Hello friends, in this video I'm going to tell you what is the difference between margin and padding in Elementor, right? As you can see right now I'm creating a new web page for my website using Elementor, right? And I have just created a section that is of grid, and here in the grid we have just created two columns, and in the first column I have just added a container, and in that particular container I have added two widgets, like first one is heading and the another one is paragraph, or you can say text editor, right? So text editor is under the paragraph. Right now I'm going to tell you the difference between margin and padding, right? So as you can see, I have simply moved my cursor over the paragraph or text editor widget in this container, right? And we are having an option of editing this text editor in the top right corner. You just need to click on that, and in the left side toolbar you just need to move to the advanced setting. There are three kinds of setting: the content setting, style setting, and the advanced setting. You just need to move to the advanced setting, and here you will find the layout, and in the layout you will find the margin and padding, right? As you can see, here is the link button, right? If I talk about the margin, then there are four values: top, right, bottom, and left, right? And there is a link button, right? If it is linked, then you need to unlink it first, right? Else all values will increase together, right? So you need to unlink this first, so you need to click on that particular link button and it would get unlinked, right? Now for example, if I increase the top margin, then what is happening? Let me tell you that our element is moving downward, right? Creating space between the container edge and the element edge, right? It is creating a space from the top, right? Because we are increasing the top margin, right? So the element will get separated from that particular margin which you are increasing to the container, right? So space is increasing, right? And if I decrease the top, then as you can see that our element is overlapping and moving upward. Also it can move outside the container or column, right? So you can say that margin is somewhat, you can call it as creating space outside the element, right? So you can change the space outside the element, you can increase or decrease, right? Whether top or whether bottom, which I have already shown you. Now I'm going to increase and decrease the right side margin. So as you can see, the margin is getting increased from the right side, and you can also decrease it, right? But it would not go outside the container, right? In the top and right, in the right and left, right? But in the left it is going outside, but here it is not, right? Because there is another column over there. Okay, so it is decreasing and it is going outside. Okay, now let me link it together and change the margin to 0. Okay, now telling you about the padding, what padding does, right? So padding basically creates space inside the element, right? Between the you can say element edges and your content, right? As you can see, between the edges of the box, right, element and your widget, right, it creates inside space. Now how we can change it? So as you can see in the layout setting itself, there is an option of padding, and we are going to delink the values by clicking on delink button. And now if I increase the padding, as you can see it, like elements border is fixed, right? Elements border are not moving, right? But the widget inside the element is getting separated, creating space from the border to the widget, right? From the top. Okay, but if I decrease it, then do it go into the minus? No, right? But in the case of margin, it can also go into minus values, right? Now let me increase it for the left. Then as you can see, space is getting created from the left border of the element to the widget, right? So basically it is for creating space inside, right? inside the border and element, whereas if I talk about the margin, then it is creating space outside the border, right? As you can see, if I increase the, okay, I need to delink the margin values first. So as you can see, now my border is moving, creating the space between the block and the element, right? So outside the border can be increased or decreased, right? And it can go into minus, right, if I talk about the margin. So basically this is the difference between margin and padding in Elementor. Apart from it, if you want to learn more about the Elementor, then I have mentioned my blog link in video description. You can simply visit my blog and read articles related to Elementor with video tutorials. And if you are interested in learning digital marketing in detail, then also I have added my website link in video description. You can simply visit my website, explore our digital marketing course, and you can purchase the course directly from there. Thank you so much.
If you want to learn digital marketing for free, then subscribe Digital Bikana YouTube channel right now.